Chris, what was the reason for your absence the last couple of days, and how are you feeling now?
I feel fine. I feel well rested, and we basically think it was just like a little sinus infection. But obviously, having to go through everything that we've had to go through on just a day-to-day basis with the checkups, it raised some red flags, and I had to go through several tests and then kind of go through the protocol, and everything looks good. Everything came back negative, and like I said, I feel fine.
Dan Connolly, you're up. Go ahead, Dan.
Chris, two things. Just clarification that there was no positive test for COVID. Okay. And secondly, I mean, you're a guy who obviously has heard his name around a lot as, a high-profile guy. People have talked about you for years. How difficult was it these last 2 days, because no one really knew what was going on, to have to hear what people were saying and just kind of all the speculation?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of it. Obviously, whenever something like this comes up, you want to do your best to kind of keep your head out of all that. But, it's to be expected. And I think for me, really just being able to come back here and be in the clubhouse, be around the guys, and get back to work, it's just going to give me peace of mind. And, it's just something that we have to deal with.
Steve Molesky, you're up next. Go ahead, Steve.
Chris, are you available to play tonight, number one? And number two, before you got the negative results, were there some apprehensive moments, I take it, for you?
I am available to play tonight, and no. I didn't think that I had any symptoms. I wasn't showing any symptoms. I felt normal, but obviously with everything that's gone on in the last few days, the last week, I wanted to be cautious, and I wanted to make sure that I did things the right way and went about things the right way. So, our training staff did an outstanding job getting everything set up, and just to I don't think I actually answered Dan's question, but no, I did not ever have a positive.
John Meoli, you're up. Go ahead, John.
How's it going, Chris? I'm wondering, there's a lot of talk about the testing protocols and what the league has put in place and how that's working. Do you feel like your example right now is a case of, the protocols doing what they're supposed to and keeping people safe?
I think so. I think it's new to everybody, and it's obviously something that we're kind of having to take in stride and kind of having to learn on the go. But I think that we're doing it the right way. I think we're going about it the right way. In my opinion, I think it's better to be more cautious than it is more careless, especially with how quickly this can spread, and how close we are together, how much we're together, just throughout the course of our day. I think it's probably better to be cautious. So I think we're doing a good job of not only in our clubhouse of adhering to the health and safety protocols, but league-wide. I think that for the most part, teams are doing it the right way.
Joe Trezza, you're up. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Chris, just for clarification, did you have a fever, and how many times did you test negative?
I tested negative, at least 8 times just in the past few days. I didn't have a fever. My temperature was a little bit higher than normal, but like I said, it was really more of just my sinuses kind of flared up. I mean, usually I go through this a few times during the season, especially when we start traveling and going to different climates. And, unfortunately, I had to go through the protocol and had to go through the steps to make sure that everything was okay. And I was. I mean, I did not ever feel at any time that I had any symptoms. Didn't feel like, there was anything going on. So I felt like the tests were just confirmation of that.
Melanie Newman, you're up. Go ahead, Melanie.
Hey, Chris, being one of the teams that's been affected with losing some games due to what went on with the Marlins, what are your thoughts as a player on the whole doubleheader 7-inning situation?
I like the doubleheaders, and I like them if they're both 7s. I think it's a good opportunity for us to get in as many games as possible. I played several years in the minor leagues and remember doing the split doubleheader, and it's something that I think honestly it's going to help us avoid a lot of injuries with guys having to come back and kind of ramp up quickly, and I think it's going to be I think it'll be fun.